What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we are back with more LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. This is Raiders of the Lost Ark, Chapter 2, Into the Temple, free play. No achievements found in this video, but we are going to get that true adventurer status. We're also going to get that red parcel for the super slap. So, I need to add that icon onto the front page. If it's there, that means I've done my job. If it's not, drop me a comment and remind me to add that icon. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and use the same characters we've been using. It's going to go ahead and auto choose for us. That's right, the game be auto choosing for the characters that we be using. All right, as soon as we get started, we're actually going to go over to the far right side and jump on one of the two hanging ropes from the ceiling. The first one's going to actually reveal a Minikit, and the second one is actually going to go ahead and pull the gates down and allow us access to go ahead and swoop it. So pull them both, grab it, and let's go ahead and keep on with the keeping on. Before we leave this area, we actually have one more Minikit we need to grab, but hey, I do want to point out that there is a little bit of a stud grind. Now, if you're like me and you die more often than not, then you might want to grind for some studdage. There is a purple and a handful of blues in the last section, but the last thing you want to do is get there and get those and not have the 55K pushing you over the top. The good news is, too, if you happen to get that true adventurer status, it doesn't go away if you die. That's one of the things I love about this LEGO game is some of them you actually earn it and can lose it if you lose. You have to hit that threshold and keep it. Not on this one. You hit it and you keep it. That's right. Set it and forget it, so to speak. All right, we'll go ahead and get up top using the ladder on the left. Smash and grab all the studs up there. When you finally reveal the switch, go ahead and pull the lever, and it's going to go ahead and drop some big old barrels, pushing them through the wall there and revealing the second Minikit of this area. Now, if you've been following along, you know that we recommended getting the old bazooka tuber here, and we're going to use him here in a hot second. We got to open up the door and get the bad guy in here, but the boss is kind of a pain in the old arse until you play this. This is actually so easy. Like, seriously, I think I fired 3 rockets, and I'm through the first. All right, yep, there we go, and I guess 4 rockets. Then we got the other guy popping up here. Look at that. We've got another. So, basically, the Rocket Man is super overpowered. I highly recommend him for these types of boss battles. Although, up close and personal rocketing is not recommended. As you can see, I'm losing my studs, and hopefully I'll get a good shot. There we go. Booyakasha. We are officially out of there. Now, because this is free play, there are no more cutscenes, so that's good. We're going to go ahead and plow right through those. Speaking of plowing through, we exploded a box on the corner there that revealed some bouncing bricks. You can build that now, but we're going to come back for it. It's actually part of a Minikit coming up. Meanwhile, we're going to take our bazooka tuber here, and we're going to go ahead and fool you. That's right. There's actually a little spot here, a checkpoint, and because we have the proper gear on, he's going to go ahead and approve us and let us into this room. Now, this is awfully weird. I don't know what LEGO's fixation with Santa Claus is. There hasn't ever been like a LEGO Santa or anything other than the advent calendars. Like, there's always like Santa suits and all these extra red bricks. I'm not sure where the connection really comes in, but check it out. You go up, you grab the box, you drop it down, you use the old whip it good feature to go ahead and pull down, and Santa comes popping out of the chimney, and he runs out and he leaves the red parcel behind. And luckily for us, the drop-off point is literally like 4 steps to the right of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. All right, maybe it's 5. Drop it in there and officially collect that red brick. And we're going to go ahead and move over to the left-hand side. There's some more studdage. You know me. Got to get them all. Got to get them all. But what we need here is we need somebody with a shovel. And Satipo will go ahead and do the job for us. Turns out there are 5 parts that you need to dig up or unearth. And once they're all unearthed, you got to go ahead and put them together. So we're going to build ourselves a little snowmobile and do some snow trucking. And as you can see here, I took out the bad guys just to alleviate more deaths. As I already mentioned, I die a lot. There is no achievement for dying a million times, so there's no sense in pushing that boundary. I know that on my live streams, I get the chat making fun of me, reminding me how many times I've died. I don't need that here in these videos as well. All right, once all 5 pieces are put together and you get that snowmobile zoom in, go ahead and take out the 5 different checkpoints or slaloms, and then yeet yourself off at the end, grab that Minikit, and turn around, because there's more to do back here. We're actually going to take out this silver brick wall here. It revealed another pile of bouncing bricks that will be turned into a nice fancy snowman. But not before going into this little hut here and blasting open the door with our Rocketeer. And look at that, a Minikit is awaiting inside, so we'll swoop that up. And again, come all the way back. Now, if you already built this snowman, you are free to advance a little bit further. But this is a little bit of a longer Minikit here. I opted to not put 3 different parts because they're all right in a row. We've already seen 2 of them twice, so we're back now. We're going to build them. And we'll go ahead and make our way to the 3rd one, which is a little trickier, if I'm being honest. You have to go across the bridge, and once you get over there, there's actually a fuse that needs to be lit by carrying one of these torches and getting close to the fuse. It's not your standard process, but we do see it a couple of times throughout this game, which is pretty cool. All right, so we've built up the base plate that goes on the elevator over here, which we found in that little cavern that we blew up with the silver brick breaker. And we're going to go ahead and use our guy Jock to go ahead and replace or fix that motor that goes ahead and lifts that lift. That's right, raises the roof. All right, we'll go ahead and use Indy to whip it good to get across. I switch back to my Rocketeer because we get jumped by like 4 more baddies. And we take them all down, and now we need to build this bridge. Now, I was not efficient enough. I did not grab the torch from across the way here. So we're going to go ahead and push this bridge back. Really, I wanted to get those studs as well because you know what? Got to get them all. We know we need to get that 55K. On our preliminary run, we didn't get it, so I want to make sure I get them all this time. Now, there we go. There's that spot that we lit. The fuse has been torched, and bricks are bouncing. The 3rd final snowman has been built, and we've collected our Minikit. Now, this is unnecessary as far as progressing because we do have the silver brick breaker, and we can go ahead. That actually builds the dynamite up there and requires you to light another fuse, but not today. We're going to go ahead and take out the first 2 blocks in the new area, and it reveals a nice little hatch. We'll switch to somebody so small, like the slave child here. We'll go ahead and whip across and grab that Minikit. Now, watch that step down. It's a doozy. And let's see here. We'll go ahead and whip across again, and now we need to go ahead and complete this little puzzle here, but not before switching to somebody with some extra big hops and getting out there and grabbing that bluesy. Now, if you might remember, there is a spin to win point here. We'll go ahead and turn that key. It opens the door. That's going to give us access to the piece needed for the elevator. I tried cheesing this elevator situation over here, and what I mean by that is I tried checking a female jumper and trying to hop up on like the wall or a ledge or something so I could just not do this part. I couldn't do it, so I'm going to go ahead and just complete it, push the old checkerboard pathway down, and booyaka shout, you've got another base plate for an elevator. This actually goes a little bit bad on me here. Oh, wait, I guess it doesn't. I must have been my preliminary run. That's right, it was. I got shot while carrying that plate, and the plate just kind of hung out in mid-air. It was really weird. I was kind of scared that the game was going to glitch and not allow me to pick it back up, but it did, and I was able to progress. All right, the guys are down. We've got the elevator all built. Now we just need to fix this motor with Chap. All right, thank you very much. We'll go ahead and jump up top. Up top, there we go. Now there's a couple of collapsing ice bridges here on the 3rd one, the longest one. It actually kind of drops us down below. We want to go down there as there is a Minikit and a fun little Easter egg here too. I was unaware of all of the ties to Star Wars that this game actually has. As you know, we already saw C-3PO and a little bit of an Easter egg in the last level. He was tucked away in a secret room, and look at this! Luke is in the ceiling there. Remember when he's stuck on Hoth, and he's got that tauntaun about ready to... I guess it's not a tauntaun. It's, what the heck's the name of it? Anyways, he gets... Han comes and saves the day. I'll just say that. Spoiler alert, I know. Hopefully you've seen that, right? All right, we're going to go into this next room here and push this big statue all the way over to the left-hand side so that we can access it from above. Now, there is a shovel on the left-hand side, and for some reason you don't have a shovel, but if that's the case, then you've already missed out on some collectibles, and you'll have to replay this level anyway. We're going to switch to Satipo and go ahead and dig up this key, though. We'll take it over to the far left side, and of course spin to win, and lower that rope on the far left side, which will give us access to get up there and make our way across that ledge. If you don't remember, the goal of this little puzzle here is to get all the way on top, switch characters, push the checkerboard path statue over to the far right, giving our character up there access to a new jump. And we'll go ahead and switch characters and build up the rope, which will allow our second character up there. And now this is a pressure sensitive switch that requires 2 characters or more. And look at that, we actually got it done. It lowered the handhelds, and now we can go ahead and hippa to the hoppa all the way, well, I guess to the righta. And now over here, there's kind of a 2-piece meal happening here. We got the hieroglyphic puzzle on the right. We'll go ahead and step into the light and actually match the intended puzzle solution here, which is for us, it's going to be middle, right, top, right, left, and Booyakashow, we've got that Minikit. Whoa, boy, I'm not good at ledging today. We'll go ahead and switch to a character who does not fall to their death. What we really need to do is just grab a torch. It's important because we need that, and there is not a torch in this new area. We're going to take it to this gold cauldron at the end there, simply walk up to it just like we lit the fuse earlier, and Booyakashow, we get ourselves a Minikit. Next up, we need to grab the old, is it a horse? Is it an alpaca? What is going on here? I'm going to alpaca my bags and leave if I can't figure that out pretty soon. Oh, bad dad joke, I know. I promised in the beginning of the story that there was going to be lots of those, and I kind of under-delivered so far, if I'm being honest. I'll work on that. All right, we need somebody with some hops, so switch to a female character to get up tops, and we're going to go ahead and grab all those studs, and then move over to the far left, where we find a machine. That's right, it's a motor in need of repair, so switch to Jock, or whoever your wrench-wielding character is. It's going to go ahead and open the door. We're going to go to the far left, right outside, and there's a box. We're going to smash it and grab the brick that's inside of it, take it back in there, slap it on the base plate with the white arrow, and guess what, guys? That is the 10th and final Minikit for level 2. So we are moving right along, peoples. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's actually awesome to get to go back and play this. I have to be totally honest. Like, I had no idea how fun this game was going to be, and I love the simplicity of it. There is only like, what, 65 to 100 characters? I'm not even sure how many there are, but there's not as many as pretty much every other LEGO game we've been playing lately, so it's nice to kind of have a little bit of a break on that. Now, remember earlier I mentioned those studs, the purple and the bluesies? Here they are, right at the end. We're going to go ahead and whip it good with Indy on that pad there. Jump up top with somebody with some good hops. And we'll go ahead and make our way out across the handheld onto that final ledge where we got a purple, a couple 2, 3 bluesies, and then back down we go. And realistically, all we need to do is blast open this door and then make our way through those gates, and it's final total time. Now, keep in mind, the blaster is bad at close range, and there's also some bits on fire, so try not to die. All right, look at that super slap posted. I don't know if that's one we will ever use, but it's good to have it, and it was required for that 100%. So, true adventurer achieved, which is awesome because we get paid. But again, we get those mini kits completed too, and that gives us a whole nother chunk of cheese. So, we are just going to fall short of the 1 million mark here once we get our artifacts all accounted for. Now, I have not made it very far. I'm no farther than this video. I don't know. All the artifacts are different. And that's the second one I've seen. First one was the Lost Ark, I believe. I'm not sure if that's really what it was called, but that's what I'm calling it. And that one looked like a pyramid of sorts. So, interesting. Hey, guys, that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Indiana Jones Chapter 2 Into the Mountains Free Play. We got all 10 of those kits. We also got that red brick. And hopefully I added that red brick notifier graphic on the front page there on the menu. Anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. As always, until next time.